Yo, me back to another episode of Minecraft Survival Games. Today we're playing the map Hungry Hills. And guys, today I'm going to be telling you guys about how we are all in summer school and we don't even know it. At least most of you. This is probably going to pertain to most of you. So anyway, I was in the shower the other day. That's a weird way to start a commentary now that I think about it. I was in the shower probably like it was like 2 nights ago. And I was just thinking about summer reading, because I had to order one of my summer reading books for school on Amazon, so it'd get here in time for a trip that I'm going to be taking in about a week to go visit some colleges. So anyway, okay, you're not coming, okay, so anyway, I was just in the shower, and I was just thinking, you know, I don't even know why they call this summer reading. It should really just be called summer school. Now, summer school is a term that's usually used for either kids who want to get their work out of the way early or kids who did a bad job of learning it during the school year. Like, what do you threaten with in elementary school? We all know this one. It's like, if you get bad grades, you're gonna have to go to summer school, and like, kids are like, oh no, I don't want to waste my summer in school. I want to have fun and go swimming and like you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I don't even know why they try to pass this off as summer reading anymore. It's literally summer school. And so let me put it this way. When you, this is the book I have to read for school right here. This is the required one that everyone has to read. Their eyes were watching God. And I've never heard of this book. I haven't looked up a review or even like glanced at the pages to see if it's difficult. But the first line on the back is one of the most important works of 20th century American literature. So you know it's gonna be bad right off the bat, and it's gonna have a bunch of themes and like stuff and all that stuff that the English teachers can pick up on that you really can't. Just stuff like that. And I don't know why they try to pass off the name as summer reading, because the way they make it makes it sound like you get to do it on your own time, at your own pace, at your own type of reading level, whatever. But to that, I say that's BS. It's basically school, because what's the first thing, from what I hear, other schools do this too. They give you either like a test or a quiz over it when you get back, or you gotta write like journal entries or something over it over the summer. Just something like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's so annoying to do. Like, what are they trying to pass off? It's not my own time, because if it was my own time, I wouldn't be reading the book. Like, I'm not someone who typically reads a lot for fun. I definitely have read books that were fun to read, and I couldn't put them down till I was over. But like, that's never been with the school book. They just don't pick the fun books for school. So anyway, I was, what was I about to say? I had a good thought going. So I don't know why they call it summer reading, because it isn't your own time. And to me, it is school, because let's put it this way. How long does it take, to read a book in school as a class? You know, where it's like the homework is like, read 20 pages or so, we'll discuss it next class. And then when you get to that class, you discuss it, and it's like, alright, class, next 20 pages, and you just do that till the book's over, and then you have a test. How long does that usually take? In my cases, the longest it's ever taken is 3 months, and the shortest it's ever taken has been about 3 weeks. So, I don't know what they're trying to pass off. First off, everyone puts it off to the last minute. That's to begin with. So you're already shortened by like 2 months, and like, even if you did pace yourself over the whole summer, it still takes just as long to read as some of the other school books, because as I said, some school books take like 2 to 3 months to go through, and for most kids, summer's 2 to 3 months, and no one wants to read the required school book, and that's really frustrating. And I know a lot of schools have that, and you might be thinking, oh, well, Liam, they have that just so it keeps your reading level up over the summer. I see why that would be important over elementary school, especially for younger kids still, like, really learning letters and how to read and stuff. but I'd say by at least 7th grade, probably a bit earlier than that, your memory is going to be good enough to the point where you're not really going to lose any literary skills over a 2 to 3 month summer. It just doesn't happen like that. Okay, my mouse is sliding really weird. Here, let me get some water. So, summer reading is the most annoying thing. Now, this is something that a lot of schools don't have, that mine has. I actually don't know how many schools don't have it, but it's not as common as summer reading. My school gives out a summer math packet. You download it off the internet, and you work through it over the summer. And this ain't some kiddie homework assignment that you can just plop down and finish in 30 minutes. This is a packet. And when I mean packet, I mean if you wanted to finish this thing in one sitting, you would have to set your alarm, wake up at the crack of dawn, go to your kitchen table, sit down, spread out all the pages, work through it, and you'd be done by midnight, if you're lucky, that is, and if you're a fast worker. If you wanted, like, for most kids, it'd probably take 1.5 days to get through. And so, like, it's like a 12 to 14 hour thing. But there's a way to get out of it at my school. There's a way to get out of it. You can take what's known as a mastery test over the summer. And if you get an 85, and the test is over what is on in the packet. And if you get an 85 on the test, you don't have to, you get 100 for the packet in the grade book, and the mastery test gets entered. So when you start off the year in math, you automatically have 2 grades, the packet grade and the mastery test grade. So if you get an 85 on the mastery test, you get 100 on the summer packet, plus you get whatever grade you got on the mastery test. However, if you do the packet, your packet gets graded raw, so if you miss like 10% of it because you forgot the stuff over the year, you always start off with a 90, and then you still have to take the mastery test so you get at least an 85. So it's just additional work. So anybody in their right mind would, and you only get 1 try on the mastery test. So anybody in their right mind would take the mastery test because it's only an hour, and if you do bad on it, the worst, like, you would just be in the same boat. So I'm taking 2 math classes next year because since next year is my senior year, you get a lot of freedom of class choice by the time you're a senior, especially with AP courses being a thing and stuff. So next year, the 2 math classes I'm taking are AP, AB Calculus. There's AB Calculus and BC Calculus. BC is more advanced than AB, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I'm like, the kids in AB Calculus as seniors by no means are like idiots or something. And I'm also taking AP Statistics. If you don't know what an AP class is, you take it at when you're in high school, and it's a college level course, and at the end of the year, a national exam gets released by College Board, which is the same company that produces the SAT, and if you get a certain score on the test, you might be able to get college credit, which means you won't have to take that class again in college. So, I'm doing calculus and statistics. I got a 94 on the calculus mastery test when I took it a couple days ago, but the statistics one, it says on the website, you have to do the packet. There's no way around it. So right over here, I actually have the packet. Let's take a look at this for a sec. This is it. And, no, this isn't it. This is half of it. This is just the part that you work through. These are the pages that you turn into the teacher. The other half, which I didn't print off, the other half, you have to read through. And, like, you have to, like, answer, like, problems and stuff like that about, like, statistics crap. Some of these are, like, paragraph answers, like, develop an answer. Like, I don't care. It's more like English questions based on a math article rather than math, it's gonna feel like. I haven't started it. And that's only half of it, as I said. There was actually so much that when my mother was printing off, because my brother's doing statistics as well, when she was printing off my brother's packet and my packet at the same time, she did it at her office because our house doesn't necessarily have the fastest printer, and we didn't really feel like using our own ink. she was gonna print it at her office. But, there was so many pages, her printer broke. Her printer straight up broke because it couldn't handle this math packet. That's so dumb. Like, why would they waste this much paper on some stupid math pack? Like, and you know it's gonna have like 20 of the same variation of problem. It's kind of like those pages you did in elementary school where they have like 100 addition problems on the same page. It's like, you don't need all those. A lot of those, they just repeat on the same page. Like, problem number 3 will be like, what's 9 plus 2? And then, like, question 78 will be, what's, like, 2 plus 9? Or sometimes it will even still be 9 plus 2. Like, it's stupid. And they do the same thing. Oh, my God. I can't express my hatred with that enough. So you might be, the math packet, same thing. It's just, like, you're not... it's a bit difficult to, like, it's a bit easier to, retain math skills, in my opinion, than English skills, but it still isn't, like, and you might be thinking, so why are you so mad at this? Are you mad that you have to do it? I'm not necessarily mad that I have to do it. I wish they would just acknowledge the fact that it's summer school, because when you get back, both of those things are graded, and, like, I don't know about you guys, but unless it's, like, showing up on my college transcript, such as an SAT score or a GPA, I don't really put that much effort into anything else. Is like, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't put a lot of effort into. Like, right now, I got my Eagle Scout about a month ago. I probably wasn't, like, the most qualified candidate to get an Eagle Scout, but I went through all the work, but college won't see that I was, like, a well-acclaimed Eagle Scout loved by the troop. No, all they'll see is Eagle Scout. So it's kind of like whatever shows up on the transcript is fine. And I'm definitely like about working hard to get that. I just don't like how over summer I have to work hard to get it. It should be like at this point the summer work should be, oh, I actually got an apple. That'd be very fortunate for you, HC. Like, at this point, it should be optional, so the kids who actually want to go somewhere in life can do the additional work, or make it extra credit. That'll really get people into it. And the worst part about, having a test over a book you've read over the summer, is it's the first test that the teacher's given you. My brother always says his words of advice, and I've started to do this more often. At the start of the year, you need to, begin to overstudy for your tests. Because you don't know what the tests from your teacher are going to look like. You don't know if they're easy or hard, and you can't always trust the judgment from the kids in the previous years. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God. So, you got to overstudy for it, but you don't know what the teacher's looking for as you're reading. And it's a very, very annoying system, and I don't know why they don't call it summer school, because it basically is. Because you're getting graded on it, so it's just like school. If you were doing work for, like, if you were doing math problems outside of school that weren't being graded, that would just be for your own entertainment. Not, like, you see what I'm trying to say here? And if you're wondering, yes, I'm putting off my summer reading as long as possible, or I'm doing a couple trips this summer. I'm going to the beach with my family, and the beach isn't one of my... I hear a guy. A beach isn't one of my favorite places just because there's not a whole lot to do at the beach that my family loves. Okay, I can't hit this guy. Okay, is it my internet? Can't really tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell who I was hitting. Yeah, I'll just try to get some of these outer ring chests. We could use some gaps. Yeah, I don't want him to get stacked, but if I could stay alive, that'd be good. Oh, actually, I'm pretty much done with the commentary. Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to pull here. Like, I couldn't hit him because he was, like, one of us is lagging. It might be me. Like, I don't think my internet's bad. It doesn't feel bad. I haven't complained about the lag all game before now. Maybe he's from another country. I know that typically happens. Okay, I got him. Who? Okay, let's get some fire. It's so dark up in here with these shaders. I almost stepped in that, and then I would have had to jump over the side to land in the water. That'd actually be a pretty cool way to die. You die mid-air due to fire. That'd be a good way to go out. I wouldn't mind going out that way on this map. Okay, so we got that. Okay, I can make... I'm not gonna eat cake. When the hell do I ever eat cake? If you guys ever come to my live streams or see me on MCSG, by the way, don't sponsor me cake. Sponsor me iron ingots, ender pearls, or arrows, or a bow. One of those. Like, or the XP. Sponsor me one of the useful items, not food. Unless I ask for it, because it's like one of the really crappy maps that you can't find food on. I didn't even get to explore all spawn chest, so I'm gonna do that now. Thank you very much, sir. So I hope you guys like do you guys kind of see the point I was trying to make? It might have 2 diamonds, 1 chest. That would be pretty cool. So do you guys kind of see the point I'm trying to make here? Like, I'm not hating on summer reading. Like, I kind of see why it's there. It's just, it's really annoying though. Okay, so we got man, I've had a, like, I just recorded the ACT, episode rant or whatever. So, like, I've been doing a lot of rant episodes. So next episode, I think I'm gonna have to make it, like, something more positive. Maybe a more positive note for you guys. And let me know what books you guys gotta read over summer break in the comments. Some books... For those of you in middle school, the books I had to do summer, like the books we did over summer. I know we read Lord of the Flies at some point. We read 12 Angry Men, The Giver, Where the Red Moon Grows. I read To Kill a Mockingbird in 8th grade through school. We read Ender's Game through school. What other books have we done? Trying to think. Swallowed that the wrong way. Trying to think, man. I'm trying to think. But yeah, there are a lot of books that, okay, you're right behind me. Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna die right here. Okay, make it. Don't shoot. Oh my god! That's so unfair. He can just get 1 hit and it knocked me down 7 hearts. Okay. I think it might have been my internet, because that guy was also lagging pretty bad. Like, I didn't really... He was just zip, like, all over the place. It looked like he was TPing, so I'm gonna reset my internet and record another game, because the guy is out! You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys for watching today's episode of MCG. I'll see you guys next time.